Hello, welcome to Shepherd My Heart. Have you ever felt spent and empty after serving others and it didn't really produce the results that you were hoping for? Today, I want to share how Jesus taught us to serve. And I'm going to be reading from John chapter 13, verses 1 through 17 from the ESV version. Now before the feast of Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour had come to depart out of this world to the Father, having loved his own who were in the world, he loved them to the end. During supper, when the devil had already put into the heart of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him, Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things into his hands, and that he had come from God and was going back to God, rose from supper. He laid aside his outer garments, and taking a towel, tied it around his waist. Then he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with a towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, "Lord, do you wash my feet?" Jesus answered him, "What I am doing you do not understand now, but afterward you will understand." Peter said to him, "You shall never wash my feet." Jesus answered him, "If I do not wash you, you have no share with me." Simon Peter said to him, "Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head." Jesus said to him, "The one who is bathed does not need to wash except for his feet, but is completely clean. And you are clean, but not every one of you." For he knew who was to betray him. That was why he said, "Not all of you are clean." When he had washed their feet and put on his outer garments and resumed his place, he said to them, "Do you understand what I have done to you? You call me teacher and Lord, and you are right, for so I am. If then your Lord and teacher have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example that you also should do just as I have done to you. Truly, truly, I say to you, a servant is not greater than his master, nor is a messenger greater than the one who sent him. If you know these things, blessed are you if you do them." We see here that Jesus was modeling a posture of humility and service to his disciples, those who were his own. He wasn't talking about salvation because he said you are already clean. Peter's resistance showed a mindset that was rooted in self, even though it looked like service. Before we can do for Jesus, we must first receive from him. Jesus was modeling that to serve others, we must first be served by him. This shows we cannot live, love, or lead without first receiving from Jesus, his grace, his love, his spirit. If I'm giving out of myself, I'm not giving Jesus. We serve others from what we have received. It's a flow. Jesus ministers to us, we are transformed, and then we minister to others. Trying to serve others without first being filled with Christ leads to burnout, pride, frustration. When we regularly sit with Jesus and let him serve us, nurture us, only then can we serve others with humility, love, and authenticity. I had thought that we were to serve others out of our need, but that is not what Jesus says. He says to serve out of what we have received from him, from how he served us. We must receive from him, be served by him, before we can know how to serve others. When we serve apart from him, we serve from a place of lack. When we serve from what we have received from him, we serve from a place of abundance. What emotions does that bring up when you think about being served by Jesus? In the story of Mary and Martha, Martha was upset because Mary wasn't helping her serve. Mary was sitting at the feet of Jesus. Our emotions reveal our hearts, our beliefs. Are we like Peter, who resists, or like Mary, who sits? Let's let Jesus reveal our hearts as we allow him to serve us so that we can serve others.